Well, as promised, I am here at the drive-in movie theater again, and as promised, I am here to see Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, the second movie is going to be Ant-Man, so guess what? I'm not going to stay for that. I think when I looked at it, I didn't see the runtime, but I did notice that Ant-Man starts at now. This movie will start at 8:50, supposedly. And then it will run until 11:30, approximately 11:30 when they start showing the second movie. It's way too late. By the time we get out of this movie theater, it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm not wasting all my day off on at the drive-in. So we are just watching Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll be right back after watching that to let you know what I think about it. But aside from that, hey, as I mentioned in the last video, my new hobby is making t-shirts. Tonight's t-shirt is going to be in the theme of Guardians of the Galaxy. I made a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt. It is featuring the first version of the Guardians of the Galaxy with Charlie 27 and Vance Astro and a couple other assorted characters. That was my favorite version, and on the back of my t-shirt I did put the accurate version of the High Evolutionary. So this t-shirt was easy to make this time around because I'm going to see a superhero themed movie. That way I could put it on a t-shirt. This one was super easy to make. I just found a cover I liked and I put the villain on the back of it, and I really love this t-shirt. Hey guys, in just a few seconds I will be right back to let you know what I think about Guardians of the Galaxy. Alright, see you in just a few. Bye. Well, guys, I just got done watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Well, let's just go over the plot real quick, and I'm gonna sum it up in one sentence. Are you ready for this? It was Rocket's origin story. There you go. That's basically it. The story's told in 2 different time periods. It's told in flashback and also in present tense. So, like, half the story is actually Rocket flashing back to how he was created and the struggles he had shortly after he was created. And then we have the main story. Now here's the first thing I have wrong with this movie. From the very beginning, from Guardians of the Galaxy 1, we established that we saw the cocoon in the background in like the extra scene, so we knew that Adam Warlock was coming. The second scene, they actually, the race where Adam Warlock came from was prominently used in the plot of the second movie. So we were constantly reminded that Adam Warlock was coming. So when he finally makes it to screen, he makes his movie debut in this movie, and it was very anticlimactic. He shows up as kind of like a bumbling fool, and he continues throughout this whole movie in that way. That is one of the story plots. This movie had like 3 different story plots that was going along concurrently with each other, and that kind of watered down the movie. This movie, to me, lacked purpose. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the plot. Basically, we find out that the Rocket the Raccoon was created by a character called the High Evolutionary. Now, the High Evolutionary, we never got to see him look like he was in the comics. I mean, his costume was, but he wore this like mask in the comics, and I was very disappointed that I didn't get to see that on the screen. But we find out that the High Evolutionary created Rocket, and that he also, when he created Rocket, put a spill-safe system inside Rocket so that if anybody tried to tamper with that organic material, that organic material would shut down and die. So when Adam Warlock first shows up, he inadvertently injures Rocket to the point where he's going to die. He injures him fatally, and that creates a need for our heroes to go to the High Evolutionary and have that device deactivated so they can perform the life-saving procedures on Rocket. There you go. There's your plot. Now, was it successful? To be honest with you, here's the thing. It's a very small, very personal plot. Like, we're trying to save a friend. And then halfway through, they finally complete that action, that mission. So they had to keep on reinventing reasons for us to continue to watch this movie. I enjoyed Chris Pratt being Star-Lord again. And I enjoyed all the characters in their final arc in this trilogy. To see where they all ended up was kind of cool. It just took a really long time to get there. This movie could have easily been handled a lot better and given us one story instead of like 3 separate stories. And I'm going to give it... I just didn't enjoy it as much as like the other movies, so I'm going to give it... 75 is too low, but 85 is too high. I'll give it 80%. It was 80% good. I enjoyed it, but I wish it was a little bit better. Well, I don't know. We're taking off. We're gonna get going, but I don't particularly know when I'm gonna see you guys next. I know there's a bunch of movies coming out that I definitely want to see. Indiana Jones is still coming out. I'm still gonna go see that. But other than that, guys, as always, I wish everybody peace. Montanay. I'll talk to you guys later and goodbye.